Hey YouTube, what's up? Woodman 500 here with part 3 of my Trek 2 survival kit, or first aid kit, sorry. Um, Left off last time talking about the bandages, different types of bandages to use and what to expect when you buy first aid kit stock. That was my part 1 by the way. So I'm going to tilt the camera down. Last time I kind of ran out of time on the second part, or the first part. Or no, the second part of the video, but the first part of the video, if that makes sense. Anyways, I'm going to tilt the camera down, and we're going to talk a little bit about bandages, what you should expect when you buy first aid kit. Okay, so we left off last time talking about this stuff. Like I said, I'm not really sure what this is for. It's just a piece of felt, maybe for soaking up blood or something like that. Not really sure. Anyways, this is a question that a lot of people ask. How many band-aids should you have in your first aid kit? I like this size band-aid, personally. This is Johnson & Johnson. But you can get the butterfly bandages people like as well. But how many you should have in your first aid kit? In this one pouch, I have 6 or 7. In the other one I have couple more that size and a couple more of the smaller and the bigger one. It all depends on what you plan on doing, where you plan on going. This is good for like day hikes right now. I got it kind of set for survival, more like a survival kit slash first aid kit. We'll get into that in this part over here. Either way, you should have at least 10 or 11 at least, at bare minimum. I'm kind of pushing it here for the amount of band-aids that I have into it. Not that I have too much, but that I have too little. I really should have some in this section just poking out just for quick use, and this is for quick use as well. In an emergency situation, this side's really good, because if I lay my hand on it, I can get one or two things. I can get the adhesive pad real quickly, I can get the gauze pad fairly quickly, I can get this fairly quickly, and the band-aids especially quickly because they're first up. Just really quick first aid kit. It's like, get it done, get blood stopped, keep moving type of thing. That's why it's kind of good for in a survival kit or just carrying with you, for that matter of fact. Now we're going to be talking about this side. As you can see, this is what it looks like fully loaded. I call it. So I'm going to open it up and start hauling stuff out. There's quite a bit of stuff loaded in there, as you can see. She's overflowing. The first thing I have in here is multi-tool. You've seen that in my knife review videos. That's the one with the fork and the spoon into it. I'd rather have a lighter, smaller one into it, but it's always good to have some sort of cutting device when you have a first aid kit. I'll explain a little bit more about that later. This is all stuff that I added, by the way, so far. Other than that, I have a flashlight into it. This is the bright one. I got a pair of them. Canadian Tire. $3.99 a piece. They're waterproof, shockproof. That's why I bought 2. I wanted to put one in my first aid kit. This is something that you should always think about when you're buying this sort of thing. You should always think about, oh, maybe I'd like to have one in my first aid kit. Pick one up, and then you might say, oh, I want one in my survival kit as well. Pick one up. Don't just think about it until you actually need it. Second thing I have is some needles in this little case. This is a neat little case meant for putting needles in. Just opens up, and I think there's 2 or 3 needles in there. For emergency situations, that isn't sterile, by the way. That is absolutely not sterile. Another thing I have is just a little roll of fishing line. It's broken in the middle somewhere. It's starting to come undone. I'll probably fix that a little bit later. Always good to have some sort of a twine with you. In my rope review, you've seen that twine that I had. Either that or this will work. Preferably this because it's lighter and smaller. And the next thing I have is some, this came with it actually, gauze wrap. This is non-sterile. Never should put this on an open wound, especially when it'll be extremely painful when you take it off. Maybe like have like this, like your non-adherent pad. If I had a cut there, I throw that on, wrap it, just for a quick fix, and then later on I can put on more serious bandage. And then I just have some regular old tape, non-sterile of course, in the open package. Pretty much all this stuff in here is non-sterile. Just for wrapping wounds. This is the stuff I use because I didn't have to open up the package. I might open this up and just use it so that I have it open. This comes with a little instruction book, by the way. That's the stuff I use because it was quick. It was fast. I was bleeding pretty bad, so I need something that I can just quickly wrap. Like, I'm done. Just to stop the bleeding. After that, I got some PDI pads, or antiseptic wipes. There's 6 of them here. They're all non-sterile anymore. The package is got wet. How am I doing for time? Okay, so a couple. Now I might have to put this into a 2-part series, or another part series. So just 6 of them are just for wiping off, like wiping your hands. Being sterile in the woods is good too, so it's just another ad. When I talk about my fire kit, which will be soon, might not be tonight, but it might be soon, you could use that as well. But I'll show you that in another video. Next thing I have is a pair of scissors, non-sterile, the metal kind. I had a little bit of a cheaper type ones that came from a sewing kit. They still were not sterile. You can get sterile ones or whatever, but this is stainless steel, just a regular pair of scissors. I'd use that for changing wounds and stuff. So just another good thing. I might just take away this and add this. Maybe. Probably not though. Another thing I have in here is whistle. That's a Coghlan, or it's actually called Coghlan, but I call it Coghlan. Whistle, it's a pea whistle. It's not waterproof like my other one. I took the lanyard off because I wanted it for my other one for dog training, but it still has this place for it. You can see it right there. And watch that whole review on my channel page. Just look for it and you'll find it. How am I doing? Okay, pretty good. There's also a pair of medical gloves in here. I never use these yet, so they're still good. I'd rather see 2 pairs in here, really. So moving on, I also have a little thumb thing, like a plastic thumb. It's too small for me, but maybe somebody else, or maybe on your pinky finger or something. That's for when you're sewing, that you don't prick your finger. Especially if I have to sew anything like a wound in emergency situations only, because none of this stuff's sterile. Pretty well. I just have some twine. I might take out this and just leave this, or add this. Any type of twine is good for in this sort of situation when you gotta sew something. I'm doing pretty good. I'm watching the time real careful. I feel that I don't want to drag it out too long. I just want to keep it at a decent time. Actually, I'm going to cut this video off right now. So we're halfway through the first side, or the second side, sorry, of my Trek 2 first aid kit. You'll see more of it next time. We're getting into some pretty cool stuff now. We got a whole bunch of interesting things that we got to cover. I'll talk a little bit of the philosophy of first aid and that sort of thing. So, have a good day, YouTube. Watch it for my 3rd part. Maybe it's I don't know. Anyways, this is dragging on way too long, but we'll get her done. Just keep on watching for more of my videos. Woodman500 here. Have a good day.